What's up, YouTube? It's Infinite Lasers here, coming at you with a little duel video. I had a little deck profile, or a deck that I wanted to show you guys. This is called Mill+Burn against Spirits, and I wanted to go over a little bit of what this deck does. Basically, it works kind of like Chain Burn, but it's got more stall, and it's got basically Gravekeeper Servant, and it works basically where you basically mill out your opponent's deck. And this one didn't really do well like I wanted it to, but I still won the game. It basically was burned, and it was just something I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to go through the video real quick, and I'll show you guys where it could be potentially good. So he goes for a Pot of Duality, and he goes for an Upstart Goblin. He pluses one Hobening, Venus Chain, Warning, and Yaksha. So I drew a Marshmallow, and I went for a card D play, but he summons Warning my card D, which is odd. I said Dimension Wall and Chain Strike. He summons the Yaksha. He bounces my Dimension Wall, and I chain with Chain Strike, burning him for 800. So I let him do this play. He goes for Lavalval Chain, and he puts a monster on top of his deck, which is Aramata. So I Battle Fader him, and hoping that I can do, Cyber Valley next turn. But I end up getting just desserts, which was really good. He Phoenix Chains my Cyber Valley, which Phoenix Chain only works on the second two effects, but Phoenix Chain only works on the first effect of Cyber Valley, or on the second two effects. Cyber Valley does not work on the first effect, so I burn him for 1,000, which he summons Aratama. He searches for Nigatama, and he goes and puts a Kagetakage on this field. He does that, and I Cyber Valley. I draw a Battle Fader out of nowhere, and he's got a Valor in his hand, and he goes for a Kagetakage play, and he bounces his monster back. So I go for a Legacy of Yatagarasu, which is really good against his deck because he's playing Spirits, and I can draw 2 cards, so which is really cool. So he goes for Nigatama, Kagetakage, and Aratama, and he basically searches for another Spirit monster. He flips my freaking Marshmallow, which was a jerk move, and he sends Nigatama to the graveyard and draws a card, attacks, and I flip over my Dimension Wall against Photon Pappy, which burns him for 2100. Aratama goes back to his hand, he sets a card, and it's my turn. I use Lava Golem to stall, and I go for Gravekeeper Servant. So basically he ends up burning himself, grabbing another card with Legacy of Yata. He summons another monster, and I go just desserts once he does the effect, and I basically win from there. And it's an interesting deck. I kind of got the idea because I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Academy on Visid.com, which is a good place to go if you want to play old school games like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever you want to play. So you go in there, you download all the stuff you need to download, and basically play the game. So I just wanted to show you guys this little deck, and what do you guys think? Do you guys like this deck? I know burn decks kind of suck, but hey, it was really good against this guy, especially against his Spirit deck, and Legacy of Yata for the win. Alright guys, this is Infinite Lasers signing out.